the market is still somewhat bifurcated. Some of our customers see technology and data as supporting them with monitoring, and they haven't gotten off first base. And even on first base, there's media clippings in the traditional sense, and then there's using AI to do monitoring and surveillance at a much bigger scale, and to be able to track and spot things in a much more preemptive and maybe even predictive way. So there's even opportunities for transformation there. The second base, I would say, is all about measurement and attribution. It's about trying to help corporate communications quantify the value of their work and the impact of what they do. And corporate comms used to, be the sort of the stepchild of marketing, but actually with data and the ability to quantify reputation and its impact on shareholder value, most chief communications officers we speak to today report into the CEO. They don't report into the CMO. Yeah. And that I think is about the importance of reputation management and managing reputation risk, how big an issue that has been for many companies over the last 10 years, but also the ability for those corporate comms teams to quantify, to measure, to demonstrate what they do with data. And then the third area, which I would say is like the third base, and not everyone is, many aren't there yet, but I think there is a general trend in this direction. And this is again where Signal is, I think, evolving our capabilities, is going from sort of, okay, I've got all of this data, I monitor all the right things, I measure myself, and I have a baseline of understanding. How do I use this data to actually feed into decision making? What decisions strategically can I make through the use of this data? And that may come on the opportunity side, which is like, where is the white space to build my reputation, to build my brand? It could be about risk management. So a big part of what we offer to our clients now is, what are those landmine issues that you should be aware of? What is the risk coming from your industry? What is the risk coming from a particular geography that you operate in? What is the risk coming from a particular thematic area that you're exposed to? How do you be more preemptive and predictive, and use our tool to spot those emerging issues, threats, and opportunities, and then feed that back into the corporate strategy so that you're actually taking decisions from it?